city, a love of this great building. I can't believe it's 17 years, but to be a part of this, Chick has been here, and Bob Miller, and in the city where Vin Scully is, I'm thrilled to be a part of that, and to have this honor is very extraordinary.
What do you cherish most about all the years?
I think association with the fans, even the people that work in the building here, from the ushers, security people, the maintenance people, they're just wonderful folks. We just saw a fellow that worked at the old LA Sports Arena. Hadn't seen him in 15, 17 years. Came over and said hello to my wife and me, and it was just fun to see him. You develop a lot of relationships and special people, and the Clipper fans have been the best. I love our fans, and I'm glad we're finally giving them something that they can enjoy as much as we've enjoyed trying to give it to them.
And how does it feel to have your name on the building?
Well, it's almost kind of surreal. It really is. It just seems strange that all I've done is come to work for a long time. I've been doing it for 37 years, and in utter obscurity for a lot of those years. And now that the team is a high-profile ball club, and I'm getting attention I'm not used to, I'm a lot more comfortable talking about basketball and the Clippers than I am talking about me. Oh yeah, it's stunning. The whole Walk of Fame thing is just unbelievable to me even yet. I haven't been back to see it in the light of day, but that and this and the team doing so well now, win the championship this year, it'll be the year of all years for sure.
Ralph, was there any moment in your career that you've seen yourself being at this pinnacle?
No, I just never think along those lines. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy the craft of broadcasting, whether it's radio or whether it's television. I enjoy it so much. I enjoyed it when our ball club won 13 and lost 69. So you can imagine how much fun this is right now in these last 5 years, how much fun they've been. But I never think about personal things. I just love what I'm doing. I'm lucky that the ball club and Gillian Zucker and Doc Rivers and the people here at Fox have been so good and so gracious, allowing this old guy to work all these years. I'm really a lucky guy.
And talk about Baumer, what he's done and what he's doing to launch the team even higher.
I can't come up with a proper comparison. I used to say day and night difference, but it's way stronger than that. It's the sense where this group now thinks outside the box, whereas before they had difficulty even finding the boundaries of the box. I mean, they are so forward thinking. We're going to see this in a new TV deal that'll be announced here in some matter of weeks or months ahead. They just see things in a much bigger picture, and it's really exciting. It's the one area I wish I were 20 years younger. I'd love to have 20 some years with this group, because I think that they're going in the right direction. I think there are championships in store for this club. I know there's a lot of excitement for our fans.
Any moments that you could talk about, highlights or looking back events that you say, well, that was a highlight moment, or player event with the Clippers?
Well, there's a bunch of them. We were down by 24 points in the first round of a playoff series against Memphis. We came back and we won that game, down by 24 in the fourth quarter. Came back and won that, and wound up winning Game 7 in Memphis as well to win that playoff series. Obviously, the last-second basket by Chris Paul to wrap up Game 7 against San Antonio in the first round. There have been a bunch of them, but I've loved every preseason game, for crying out loud. I just love Clipper basketball.
The playoffs are about to happen. Is there a heightened sense of zeal in your announcing, knowing that the playoffs are about to happen?
I don't know if it shows in my announcing, but it certainly shows in how well I sleep or don't sleep. The level of excitement, I've positively got that. These next 10, 12 days can't go quickly enough. You want to get these last 6 games out of the way. You want to get to the playoffs, because there's a whole different feeling the minute the playoffs begin, and I can't wait for it to start.
Talk about the meaning to you. What does it mean?
Oh, I'm excited for Ralph. He's worked hard all these years, followed the Clippers, yes. Win or lose, he always loved the team. Very important.
So you have his back. I'm sure you're an inspiration to him where he gets it.
I'm not sure about the inspiration part, but I have his back, that's for sure.
Congratulations. Team entry honoring Ralph Lawler.
I think this is a phenomenal tribute to a man who has been, 37 years with the Clippers as their primary broadcaster. And when we thought about the Clippers doing Ralph Lawler Day, we thought, what can we do as a building? And we came up with the idea in conjunction with the Clippers, who actually named the media entrance and the team member entrance after Ralph. And as you know, we've got the Chickering press room, we've got the Bob Miller press box, and we've got the Nick Nixon hockey announce booth. Now we have the Ralph Lawler media and team member entrance.
It's quite an accomplishment for Ralph and all of that he's done, and as long as he's been around, would you say?
Oh, it's tremendous, but as he told me earlier, he's actually number 3 as it relates in longevity in the city right now, right below Vin Scully and Bob Miller, which is amazing.
Yeah, that is.
When you think about it, he's done 37 years with Clippers.
And to be in such a building as LA, iconic building, you know, the Staples Center, isn't that quite an accomplishment? Because this is a mega capital of the world, isn't it?
Oh, this is, a lot of people try to portray it as the entertainment center of the world, or the entertainment capital of the world. We're very fortunate that we've got a very successful, iconic building that was built by great union workers and had a lot of input from the city, and now the great men and women who work here make it this way. And now we've had an opportunity to pay tribute to another longtime broadcaster who was in the Hall of Fame and who's now got his own star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So it's actually an honor for the building to have something like this named after Ralph.
Right.
Lee Zeidman. I'm president of Staples Center, Microsoft Theater, and LA Live, and I'm proud to represent all the men and women that work at this phenomenal facility as well as the entire campus.